Hey everybody, Daddy's here.
Yay!
Who here has daddy issues?
Yay!
I know about you guys. Well, there went my joke, because then I'm like, sorry, I'm busy. I don't have, or I'm taken, so I can take care of your daddy issues. I already take care of your daddy issues and yours, and I'll give you a hug later. No. That's my roommate. I will. Yeah, no issue. What was I going to talk about? Yeah, so my name is Sean Hayes. I was not in Will and Grace, unfortunately. Jack McCron has not become a bear, although he should. I feel like that's the way the thing is. You start out as a twink, and then in your 50s you become a bear, and you become a daddy.
Yeah.
In your 30s, or like in my 30s, I was just a chubby gay guy and couldn't get anything for anywhere. And then I met my husband at 40. He's like, "You should grow a beard." And then everything just took off. And I'm like, I should have done this years ago. I mean, I had fun in my 30s. Don't get me wrong, but I wasn't, and I also wasn't dating. I was single for 17 years, and in that 17 years, I would date. And then after like 5 minutes, if the person was like, I don't know, I don't think I like Wednesdays. I'm like, you're too much drama. Because I'm like, if dating is that difficult in the first 5 minutes, then I don't have time for that. At least I didn't then. I was very much like, be about me. Like, you can't find love. It's got to fall in your lap, right? And I didn't want any. I moved a lot, or whatever. So I came out in 1988. So I'll be getting my 36-year queer chip this September. Yeah, thank you. It's been a long time coming. Yeah. Which makes me like 150 years old in gay years, and 42 in cis, straight, white, gender, male years. And I don't care if you don't think I look 42. Someone told me that last week, and I'm like, that guy speaks the truth. He knows. I trust everything he says. I definitely look 42. It's been fun this year for Pride. So this is probably like my 30th or 40th Pride that I've gone to. I don't know, I lost track. I didn't go to some in the middle because I grew up in California, so it wasn't like a very bad area to like be gay in, so I didn't need Pride that much. So after a while I was like, I don't care about these rainbow stuff. And then I would only go if like someone good was playing, like Berlin or Shannon or all these people that young kids probably haven't heard of. You could see Berlin live, it was so good. I got to touch her, it was so great. So I came out 3 years ago. And it's been fun. So this Pride has been fun. This Pride's been interesting because I've gotten like Christmas cards from people through like text messages and stuff. I got a message from somebody that sent me the meme that said, "Hey, gay boy." Okay, one, let me set the scene. Has anyone seen the Muppet Christmas Carol?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, when he finally figures out that Christmas is good and he's gonna help little Timmy or whatever, Timmy?
Yeah.
And Michael Caine is looking out there and he's like, "Hey, gay boy, what day is it?" So that was the picture. And he's like, and I'm like, "It's June, bitches, queer, fags unite." That was my response. I'm like, how sweet. Like, I'm getting Happy Pride Christmas cards and text messages from people. Now, my mother, on the other hand, did not do that. She did something really homophobic. So my mom went from smoking pot to smoking Jesus the same time I figured out I was gay. So that's not a good time but like it was a bad transition for both of us to happen at the exact same time, right? Because then she went from like not caring about stuff and just smoking pot to like, well, you're gonna burn in hell, but I love you. I was like, well, that's sweet, thanks. So I talked to her recently, and my beard was a little bit longer, and she's like, "Sean, you need to cut that beard because you look old." And I'm like, who says that to a 54-year-old gay man that can pass for 42? Like, that is thank you, it's the most homophobic thing ever. Other than the time that she went to Barbra Streisand's concert with my grandmother and didn't bring me.
No, I can't do that.
Tell me I'm gonna burn in hell, I don't care, but don't take me to Barbra Streisand. Like, why even have a gay son? What's the point? Even if she loves me, she doesn't hate me, she's just sad that I won't, be there in heaven with her. But you could at least take me to Barbra Streisand. I think she's going to hell because she didn't take me to Barbra Streisand. Now that I think about it, that's a hate crime. Yeah. Let's call her right now. Hand me my phone. I wore out my grandmother's copy of Hello Dolly because whenever I'd go to her house, I'd play it. Her VHS tape got really worn out. So if you need me, if I need extra time, I can do the whole Hello Dollar movie. I will. All I can say is I just love Barbra Streisand. And my mom didn't take me, so that was rude. That was rude. But it was interesting when I came out because my grandmother found out I was gay through some weird circumstances, finding some cum towels and love letters, which will be the name of my memoir when it comes out. Yeah. I wish I could take credit for that joke, but Peter, who hosts Stuff with White Rabbit, wrote that for me. So, but I'm taking it to the grave. I'm gonna call it that. But when they found out, like they did interesting things that would hopefully make me straight, like they bought me a chocolate popsicle or whatever, like it was chocolate on a stick, and it was boobs. I'm like, I don't think that's gonna. I mean, I ate the chocolate. That chocolate was good, but it didn't make me not gay. And I wasn't given the satisfaction of like, look, I'm sucking a boob in front of them, so I ate that privately alone by myself. And then had gay fantasies, you know. Like, oh, that was fun. That was fun. Yeah, and I came out in 1988, which was the time that, so I was flourished and becoming who I gay was at the same time AIDS was like peaking, because I guess apparently it peaked in 94, is the official date that AIDS peaked. I don't know when I peaked. I think I peaked at 50, so, but it started before I did. So that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, and I was single for 17 years, and I say that I'm busy and taken as a daddy because I've got a boyfriend and a husband. So we have a polyamorous open relationship. Yeah. It's a lot of fun coming out as poly. Woohoo! Everyone should do it, and not everyone should do it. Right? Open relationships are fun. So when I first started getting into open relationships, it was probably like my third boyfriend, and he somehow throughout my life has always been interested in hooking up with whoever I've hooked up with or experienced what I've experienced. So we used to go down to Laguna Beach where I came out and did all my first gay experiences, and he was like, let's go to the beach and cruise together. But I grew up in like California's equivalent to Carmel, very white, upper middle class, quietly racist, quietly conservative. You know, everyone's got to like have one partner for life and that's all you do. So I had that mindset of like, oh no, you're my boyfriend, I can't let anybody else. So the first time we went like cruising on the beach, I like threw up, I was so nervous, I vomited. Which is probably very surprising for people who know me now because I do not have that problem now. We'll meet you in the back if you want. Anytime, anywhere. Let's go. So it was a gradual thing, but I will say what I find is, and this started with him, is that people, if you're ever in a relationship and that person is really like hard, fast set on we have to have an open relationship, they're the first ones that are going to get jealous when you do it. Yeah, that's how that works. It's always a double standard. Until you both grow and mature and realize like, oh, this is what it is. Plus, I'm a Scorpio, so it took me a while to like really engage in it because Scorpios are possessed. I mean possessive. My husband's saying I was possessed. So you know, I had to pretend to be jealous for a while and pretend like I didn't enjoy it. I'm like, no, I'm not having fun over here. You can imagine what that is. No, I'm not enjoying this. But I did. But what helped later, like with my husband, so when my husband and I got together, I was single again for 17 years, I had a great life, and then finally I was like, oh, maybe I should meet somebody. And so by the time I met him, the minute I met him, he was like, I'm dating you, we're gonna date, but just so you know, I'm gonna fuck who I want when I want. And then I said, and you're gonna be jealous if I do it, right? And he said, probably. I'm like, okay, good. So and then he had some boyfriends throughout our marriage, but now that I have a boyfriend, I'm like, do whatever you want, and it's great. So that's how you cure the Scorpio being possessive or possessed, is when they get a boyfriend, then they leave you alone. So he can do whatever you want now. I'm like, I'm okay, I'm busy. I'm good. So yeah, so happy Pride, everybody. From your daddy. Excited you're all here. Thank you everybody for coming. And again, my name is Sean Hayes. Thanks for coming.